This video is for utilization of technology in the classroom. This is my 5th video on new technology. My last video is over the app called Seesaw. Again, this is an app or web-based, depending on what your students are able to use. Seesaw is a digital portfolio for your students and an easy way to communicate with parents. So it's a great way for students to publish their work, whatever they're working on, whether it be a blog, video, just a document that they have. We'll go into detail later. The purpose of this video is to provide educators a detailed explanation of the tools available on Seesaw. So I'll give you, again, the non-paid or the free version, what's available for teachers and students. The intended audience is for educators who are looking for a way for students to save their work or publish it, as well as increase parent involvement in communication. The two IST standards I used were Leader 2C and Collaborator 4D. I'll give you a few seconds to read over those. So like I mentioned before, Seesaw is a way for students kind of to gather all their work and then share it with their parents. This is the homepage for a teacher. All you need is just an email address to sign up. There is a paid version, but everything I'll be showing you is free. Once you have your code, you can add students down here, and then eventually add families. And so Seesaw, what the student can do is they can share their work with their parents. I am able to see everything they share, and I have to approve everything they share first, and then only their family can see their work. So there is some privacy in there. For me, one thing I can do is create a new activity, post to the student journal, or send an announcement. So if I want students to kind of see an assignment, which I rarely do on Seesaw, I can post it here. This one I do use very often. If we have anything that parents need to know, I can send an announcement there. Most of the parents I have that are connected have this on their phone, so every time their child posts something, it gives them a notification and they're able to see it in real time. So the second they post it, they get a notification. Same thing with announcements. If we have pictures on a certain day or late start, this is a great way to send an announcement. Just because I'm sure we're all aware of, you send a paper home and it doesn't always get to the parent. One of my favorite tools that I have that has really improved my communication with parents is this over here, the inbox. Over here, this is kind of like a private message just with those parents. All right. So if I have a certain thing that I want to tell teachers or tell parents, I can click on them and they can get it again in real time. Parents have started messaging me. This is a great way for them to kind of comment on their child's education. I have the app on my phone as well, so it's a great way for me to see what they have been doing or if they have any questions. I even have some parents who will contact me through here quicker than they will through contacting the office. So if their child has to do something after school or isn't supposed to ride the bus, a lot of my parents contact me through this app. Over here I can see every single item that has ever been posted. Again, you can see like students right here, like Alex has 55 items that he's posted throughout the year. I try to make sure that they post once a week at least, just to let the parents know what's going on in class. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and look at just a student's version of what they have when they see this. Over here is how they publish, so they'll push plus. And so they can do a lot of different things here. They can take a photo, a video, drawing, a link, so if they have a document that they've written up, a note we usually use for publishing our writing, and then just adding a file from Google. So I'm going to go ahead and just click a note real quick. And so on here is where they can type all their goals. I have them type their goals. If they had a story that they were typing up, okay, they would have it in here and just write it up. So a great way to publish their writing and take accountability for that. They'll just click submit. And then it also gives two cool things. They can record their voice, which I have them do, so they can read their writing, edit the note so they can go back as needed. But it's really cool because their parents can hear them kind of reading their story. So even if they're on the road, they don't have to read it. Now once they click check there, they would select their name, so who is publishing it, and then click on this. And so this would go to mine over here. I'm going to go to the teacher tab, and I have, and again because I'm on 2 accounts it's not going to work, but I will have to approve it before they can do it. Alright. Some other ways that I've used this, I've had them make some videos on this. They record their goals for the week. I might have them draw a retelling on this, but there's just an endless amount of things that you can do on Seesaw. So just scrolling through some examples, again I have some goals that students have written, assignments right here, so again they would just take a screenshot. I have some videos. Here's one of our field trips, and so what they had to do on this was take a picture of something on the field trip and then write a caption about something they learned on there. We made some green screen videos here for one of the books we were reading. So like I said before, again, the opportunities are endless. Some pluses I've seen from using Seesaw, number one is students kind of being just proud of their work. They're double checking things. They are making sure they know that their parents are going to see it and I'm going to see it. So I have never had so many students want to redo something just because they know there's some opinions at stake for sure on it. The biggest thing I would say though is just the increased parent involvement and engagement. Parents know what's going on now. They can see what their child is doing in class. I let them again know their goals for the week so they know what's expected of their child throughout the week. And again, they can comment in real time, so it's not a big deal to me if parents leave a comment or they like it or love the post. It gives the students a notification as well and kind of just, again, gives them some motivation. So in review again, Seesaw is a digital portfolio for students, also a way for parents and teachers to communicate with each other, and I'd say in a professional setting. So if you're looking for a way to increase engagement as well as for your students to kind of take accountability for their work and be proud of it, I would definitely check into Seesaw.